Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In cold weather, during prolonged power outages, or when fuel is scarce, when there is no electricity or gas, having a stable heat source for heating and boiling water is extremely important. Today, I will share with you the entire process of making a homemade hanging stove using simple materials, no complex machinery required, suitable for survival, camping, or emergency situations. First, I prepared a metal pipe to make the stove's core. The purpose of this pipe is to act as a chimney and guide the fire upwards, while also concentrating heat inside. I proceeded to mark and cut ventilation holes around the pipe. These holes were not cut randomly, but were evenly spaced so that when the fire is lit, air circulates evenly. The flame burns steadily and doesn't deviate. With a homemade stove, airflow is crucial to its efficiency. Lack of airflow results in a weak flame and excessive smoke. Too much wind causes the fire to burn quickly and wastes fuel. Therefore, I opted for a solution with small holes, just enough for slow burning. After completing the ductwork, I proceeded to prepare the metal box-shaped stove body. This metal box has the following functions: retaining heat, blocking wind, and reflecting heat back into the stove core. I cut a door at the front so that I can later add firewood, light the fire, and observe the burning process. All the cut edges were checked again. If sharp, they were slightly rounded, ensuring safety for long-term use. Next came the part of making the suspension system for the stove. I used steel chains and metal hooks, securely attaching them to the stove body, then hanging the stove off the ground. Hanging the stove helps prevent moisture from the ground, prevent the fire from spreading, and create air convection from below. This is why hanging stoves are very suitable for use in forests or on damp, cold ground.
Before lighting the fire, I placed a layer of dry soil at the bottom of the stove. This soil was spread evenly and lightly compressed. It wasn't compressed too tightly so that heat wouldn't escape, but it wasn't too porous either. The soil layer had the following effects: insulates the bottom of the stove, reduces direct heat transfer, helps the stove burn more steadily and safely. This is a small but extremely important detail that many people often overlook. While preparing, I proceeded to saw firewood for fuel. You can see a banana tree in the picture. This shows I'm in the wilderness. My main fuel is still dry wood, small branches, sawdust. Dry wood is preferred because it produces less smoke, burns more evenly, and retains heat longer. When everything is ready, I start a fire in the middle of the stove. The flame rises slowly, turns upwards through the duct, and is supplied steadily by the pre-designed vents. You can see the flame doesn't flare up strongly. There's no thick smoke. The heat is concentrated inside the stove. This is a stable burning stove, fuel efficient, very suitable for long-term heating. Once the stove is burning steadily, then I placed a pot on top of the stove. The heat is evenly distributed, suitable for boiling water, keeping warm, not suitable for quick cooking, but suitable for keeping warm for a long time. I put my hand under the stove to check the temperature. Thanks to the stove being suspended, the insulating layer of clay, and the precisely directed airflow, the heat does not radiate directly downwards. This allows the stove to be used closer to the living area while still ensuring safety. In case of power outages or gas shortages, a stove like this helps you be much more proactive. The entire process of making this stove today, I only used simple materials, no electricity, no gas, and it doesn't depend on infrastructure. In situations of fuel scarcity, cold weather, solutions like this can help you stay warm, survive, and be safer. Thank you for watching the video. I wish you always stay calm, proactive, and safe in all circumstances.